evening, ladybugs and yelly jackets. Why do you have to mess me up like that?
You play that jam, you think I'm not going to dance.
Yellow jackets. Well, welcome to this evening's episode of FAE News here on FAE Productions. I am your host, Fairy Princess Lolly, and tonight I am here with Jarl Gunther Hammerhands.
Why there?
Count Morbid.
Yellow Jackets is apparently a really popular show now.
Is it actually?
Yellow Jackets is the color of the jackets you get when you go into the NFL Hall of Fame.
Ion the Leprechaun. And Famous Data the Boggin.
Hi.
All right. Well, so thank you guys for tuning in tonight. As you know, first things first, please describe it for us, if you will, please. No, subscribe, and duck the bell.
And subscribe. Subscribe so much.
But I guess all of the words are not going to come out properly tonight.
I'm going to say that your mouth tried to autocorrect describe, and ducking the bell was also an autocorrect error.
Yeah, mine apparently that.
Mother Ducker.
Pump it up. Yes. Okay. So also today's sponsor is Oddmall Emporium of the WeiRd. And they are the Pacific Northwest premier handmade show for finding truly unique items from not your grandmother's vendors. This February 12th and 13th, Oddmall will be out in the Olympic Peninsula at the Kitsap County Fairgrounds in the President's Building, I believe, and they still have booths available. If you are on our FAE Productions Patreon and you are a vendor and you want to vend Oddmall, please mention FAE Productions when you sign up for your booth, and you will receive a 10% rebate. And they also have a buy one get one that they have just announced today as well. If you sign up for this show, or at least buy this upcoming show, then you will get a free booth to return in July for the July show on the 2nd and 3rd. So there are a lot of good things going on actually with Oddmall. Go and check them out. And we, of course, will be there. We're going to be doing handmade home shopping during the day. And then in the evening, we are having our special FAE After Hours event, which we're looking forward to. So not that kind of after hours. This show is not rated for that. So...
Autocorrect until 9:30.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's when the docking begins.
No, oh my goodness, I don't even know what's happening.
The Duckening, by the way, is the worst Highlander movie.
The Duckening.
Yeah,
the Duckening.
You not seen it?
Highlander 2, the Duckening.
You're not missing much.
No. I don't even know. So,
it's
hi,
crackers.
Everybody out there in the audience. I see you guys all. Thank you so much. Oh, man. So, it has been a crazy, busy week, I guess. I don't know what's going... What? Yeah, no. What's going on with you guys? So, some very good and fun news, though. And I'm kind of excited to show everybody here at the beginning of the show. I don't want to wait because it's very exciting. But as you all know, last year, we had set an annual goal on our Patreon for getting 100 subscribers. And in the event that we were successful in that goal, which we were, all of our subscribers at the end of December were going to get their choice of a Seelie or Unseelie court pin, an enamel pin. Oh, don't! Golly, you're so mean!
What? I didn't know that.
Why do you have to steal my thunder?
I didn't know that was your thunder.
Clearly it was her thunder.
I don't even have it out.
What did you think I was doing?
I don't know. I didn't get a transcript.
Anyway, I wanted to just share with you guys the pins for the award. So, if you haven't gone and chosen your award, you can still do that. The poll is still up. Please remember, though, you did have to be a subscriber by December 31st of last year. And after I get all of these sent out, well, actually, after tonight's show. I'm going to be posting a new poll for this year's goals, which are, I think we set it at 250. So if we get 250 up to 250 subscribers by the end of this year, then we will get another annual pin. And so here they are. Yay. Okay. This is the, I need to have a back of some sort. Okay. I'll use this.
That's the boring one, right?
And baking. Oh, you are baking.
Yes. This is the Unseelie pin right here. Can you guys see it?
Cool one.
They turned out both of them turned out really so beautiful. So these are 1.25 inch pins. They have the butterfly backing to them. You guys, you can represent your fairy Seelie or Unseelie court.
The Unseelie one did turn out way better, though.
How do you even know? Oh yeah, because Gunther ruined it.
You couldn't see it.
That you can see everything. And this is the Seelie pin. Okay, so these are our crests for Seelie and Unseelie Court, and I hope to see all of you wearing them by Fairy Blossom Festival next year. Yay!
They're all shiny and not chrome. That's awesome.
Yeah, they are not chrome, as a matter of fact, but they turned out really beautiful. I was a little worried at first because I just had to go back and forth quite a lot to pick out the colors and whatnot, but then they came out like perfect. I'm really excited for it. So,
swallowed a bone.
Yes. Let's see. Let me see. Anyway, that is what I have for the pins. Yay. So how about you guys? How has your week been?
I just swallowed a bone.
What?
I said I just swallowed a bone.
You swallowed a bone?
Yep.
Well, that sounds uncomfortable.
How about you guys? Ion, Dana?
It's not actually a question you want me to answer, honestly.
Oh, all right. Well, you're Unseelie.
I was sick yesterday, so better today. Didn't get any sewing done.
I've just been busy counting gold, I guess.
Your pin looks good on your hat, though. Hey, so I am curious. Do you have kind of maybe a sneaky peeky of some of the fabrics that you're doing for next month's February Patreon special? Because I would love to see some sneak peek of that.
I do. Well, I had an error, so I messed up a little bit of the sewing on one of the colors that I was choosing for red.
Oh, here, let me embiggen you. I'm going to embiggen you. Hold on.
So this is the fabric that I have now chosen to replace the red that I messed up. So this will be the red color for the.
It's kind of like an Amanita.
Yes.
It is like an Amanita. That's awesome.
So that was actually the only one I don't have done.
Is the red?
Yeah.
Oh, yay. Well, that means I should be getting it just in time then for the beginning of the month.
So.
Is this white?
Yes.
All
with
right.
a pineapple on it.
I do see the pineapple.
So I have an assortment of these that are rainbow in their self.
Yeah, I like it.
Then we have pink.
I like the pink.
Princess favorite color?
Oh, yes, very much so. Then we have the... You never know that she liked pink, right? So we have the orange and the yellow here. Flavor Saver size.
I really like the yellow one a lot.
Did you say Flavor Saver size again?
Yes, Flavor Saver. So then we also have some that are brownish tan, maybe kind of gold color.
Beige.
Beige.
Yep, beige is good. Or how about sepia toned, right? So it's all like steampunky.
Steampunk is
Sepia.
just,
Oh, blue. Okay, that's good.
steampunk is just goths who discovered brown.
Did you take my boxers to make those?
No, your boxes are the wrong kind of material, sweetheart.
I don't know about that.
So then we have these.
Oh, those are cool.
So I didn't know what stitch to make these. This kind of puzzled me a lot. So I tried to do a cute little triangle at the bottom, and it didn't look good. So I stopped it, and so it has a little end piece that looks
In
cool.
case you guys don't know what's going on here, I'm just going to say real quick, what Famous Dana is showing us are favor savers that she's making. And does anybody have one of theirs by any chance within reach? Oh, she does. Okay. Yes. So this is what you put. Very nice. Very good. All of your pins and everything on from Fair. And next month for February, if you join our Patreon in February, you will get to choose your color of favor saver that you want, and that will be the patron bonus for the month. The patron bonus for this month is a kingdom sticker of your choice. So
Made by me.
yeah, Canterbury. Yes, all of the kingdom stickers almost have been
Oh, why isn't it focus?
probably because it's trying to focus on your face, but
Your face. There it
but
is.
yes. All right, so let's see some more of these. We ended with yes, Beetlejuice.
And then I have the gray. That is
Oh,
a
nice.
kind of a gray with yellow. And then I of course found some other fabric that I thought would be really cool for folk like Ion.
I think that you should have one of those, Ion. And I guess I should have said it's if you join or if you upgrade, then you can choose your favor saver. So
See, doesn't the hat look familiar?
the hat does look familiar.
Yep.
Oh, that looks like what Gunther always wears.
Imagine
Those look like
that.
my boxers too.
Nope. Those are the ones that look like this. So
That's fair.
blue. But yeah, I just missing the red because I messed up red. And since our normal favor savers are purple and green, I did not do any special fabrics that were purple and green to add to this rainbow assortment because those would be normal, right? Normal for us.
Allegedly's.
Mine
Normal
is
for us.
so full. I need to get a new one, but also
I dropped one on the floor.
I only really can wear one, right? So I need to find, I don't know, I need to find either another place to put a second one that's safe or another way to wear my cool pins.
What if you had a long one that could wrap around you like a scarf?
Or a belt.
Or a sash, maybe? Like
What if you weaponize it? What if you just have a long strip of fabric and you put all the pins on the end and then you just use it like a whip?
What if you took the one that you have, okay, with your name tag up here where my fingers are, and then hooked it like that? Well, I mean, mine was kind of
Actually,
folded
what if
like
we
this.
go? What if we go full Boy Scouts of America and do it like a sash for merit badges?
That's what I just said.
Yeah, but my idea was better.
It's literally what my idea was.
I think it's the greatest form of flattery.
What?
Yeah.
That Lolly keeps trying to steal my ideas?
Yeah, that must be it. I mean, what?
Copyright morbid. Morbid P.
Like, yeah, having a second one just hooked with a pin with your first one, you could then have room for multiples.
I don't know if there's room in my crown pin for all of that. Although I do have my old crown pin that got broken at the top. So
Well,
before
see,
I had to
that's
get the new one.
my
By the
crown
way,
pin supposed
room
to
for
be right
multiples.
here.
Room for multiples is
got-
definitely the FAE After Dark slogan.
I guess I just feel that having 2 Fairy Princess Lolly crown pins makes me very Fairy Princess Lolly.
You're very Princess Lolly. That's not in question.
Very.
You'd certainly be
Most
more
princess-
Princess Lolly than anybody else. That's for sure.
Most
Definitely more
princesses.
Princess Lolly than I am any day of the week.
Treat yo elf.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I don't know,
totally
I'm
treat.
just reading Famous Dana's cup.
It's been my favorite lately.
Nice. By the way, I was trying to message one of our audience members, Cobble, there about if it's okay to show a picture of his Vulcan that he's been working on.
what is this?
Well, no. This is actually something we discussed, like I think a couple of weeks ago,
Oh, yeah,
because of a news story.
The Tomatillo drink.
Yes, exactly. Because we were talking about Bloody Marys, checking to see there's not a mirror behind me if I say it 3 times. Anyway, and there's apparently a Vulcan version with tomatillos, and Cobble has been experimenting with that.
So does he have a picture?
I have a picture. He sent me a picture. I was trying to make sure it was okay to show it.
Well, I mean, it should be okay to show it unless there's something inappropriate about it.
Oh yeah.
We have to
Well,
at least
he
wait
might-
until 8:30 for that. Here, hold on. I'm going to embiggen you. Okay. Yeah, so I really wanted to try this drink too. Closer, Clarice. Let's see. That, I would taste it.
Windex is not actually one of the ingredients.
So I looked up the tomatillos, and as it turns out, they looked very much like a Chinese lantern, the plant.
Oh yeah, they're
Except
paper
for green.
wrapped. They have a papery substance. I've cooked with tomatillos before, and you have to take the papery wrapper that, by papery I mean it grows on it like some fruit or whatever.
It made
But it's
me
also-
wonder. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's a weirdly tacky, sticky texture on the fruit as well. But yeah, he added, or he used the Mega Lolly. Together we all form Mecha Lolly. No, oh god, that's a horrible thought. Anyway,
It's so good.
again, I feel
Does that
bad.
mean we all have to show up in pink?
Ugh.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. I wanted to make sure it was okay with Cobble before I shared everything, but like he made it with tequila and added some cumin. He thought about adding cilantro and various things. And I think tomatillo tends to have a bit of a smoky or bitter and acidic. But
I really want to try one now.
I got the impression from him that the first time turned out kind of pulpy and sounded a bit like salsa verde, which salsa verde, by the way, is tomatillos and green chilies and stuff. But it basically sounded like it was thick to the consistency of salsa.
We should have passed
I
it through a
would
sieve.
still eat it. I would still eat it or
Yeah.
drink it, whatever.
Drink it, yeah.
That's what I do with salsa. Just look. No, I'm kidding.
Then she spits fire out of her nostrils. It's great.
Well, I hope it's her nostrils.
I mean, that's how she bonds with her dragons.
Yes, just pop a couple of tomatillos, then be like, I
Well,
greet you, dragon
tomatillos aren't actually spicy, which does make me think like I think Bloody Mary should have some spice to them. So like I feel like you probably should put like a jalapeno or ghost pepper or something insane in there, because I do believe there should be some heat to it.
I like to have Worcestershire in my regular Bloody Marys.
We like to
It's
have
been
Worcestershire
long
with
since I've
everything.
had it's been so long since I've had one of those.
Well,
I bet-
Worcestershire sauce is really yummy.
Let's see.
Before I bought Bloody Mary mix, I used to, or when I just sort of started to have an urge for them, I would just throw in V8 Worcestershire sauce and like cayenne and call it a Bloody Mary.
For the record, that's the bone.
with Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, that does not
What
look
came out of your
like
what?
pleasant.
That was in your mouth? You swallowed that?
Yeah, that's why I got up and started coughing and left the
How did
cabinet.
it get in your mouth to begin with?
I was eating food.
How do things get in your mouth, Lolly? How?
I said we
How
have
do
to wait
things
till
get in-
after
Yeah.
8:30.
How-
After
Let me
8:30.
demonstrate.
How,
It goes
no,
like this.
no. How do
It goes
things
like
get in your
this.
mouth?
She was just trying to make the audience drunk. That's all.
How did it get in?
She's like, go make a tomatillo.
Wow.
I'm plotting with the Baroness off in the chat. So okay, we I wanted to say before we jump into the next couple of things, because we do have the drawing to do, and then also I wanted to say as well, this next Wednesday we have quite a lot that's going on, or this next week, I guess I should say. It's the first Tuesday of the month, which means we will have a hedge game, but it is also the second Fairy Light Convention volunteer meeting. And we do have some proposals, some initial proposals back from a couple of hotels. So we will be talking about that at our meeting. And what's your question, Gunther?
Wasn't it moved to the game was moved to Thursday?
Yes.
Yes. Got to remember something.
That is correct. I apologize. Next Wednesday and Thursday, not Tuesday and Wednesday. My bad. We're gonna start having our hedge games on the first Thursday of the month, not the first Tuesday. Thank you for correcting me. But yes, on Wednesday though, FAE News at the beginning of the show, which is this time period right here, we're going to be doing our in bulk fairy light here online like we do. And I know that people have started getting their candles for the candle exchange, so that's very good. I know that my candle arrived at my person yesterday, I think, and I saw that the LARP fairies posted about their candle.
For those of you
who don't know because I'm mean.
Damn it, Flora! Stop opening the box. Oh wait, sorry, Dana. Force the habit.
It's closed. See.
But for those of you who are unfamiliar with this particular event, it's when you buy your candles in bulk.
In
What are
bulk.
you talking about?
In bulk.
Oh my God! What? Shut up.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
He's been waiting all week
Bravo.
to say that. All week he's been waiting to say that.
Probably. Let's see. What color do I want for our wheel today? So as you guys recall, sadly our vendor canceled on us last minute last week. So we had our substitute prize, which was the new and unused copy of reindeer, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer themed Monopoly. So here is our list of everybody.
All right, we discussed Ben Affleck holiday movies.
Yes, reindeer games. Yeah, sure.
Yes, and I am pushing the button to create the wheel. Boom! And yes, reindeer games was our magic word.
It was inspiration, if you will.
Congratulations, Patience of Blackwatch. Wow, she will be so excited to get something. That is very cool. You are the winner.
She's been waiting a very long time without
I would
complaint.
say, I'd say she was even being patient about it.
I don't get it.
Wow. When I do it, it's nothing. When you all do it, it's
I'm just saying. I don't even
no
know.
way.
That is a correct summation of the course of events. Yes.
Yeah. So with that said, let's see. I do see this week's vendor down in the wings, and so I am going to bring them in.
Hello, everyone.
I apologize in advance.
You get to go up here into the cool corner spot because we're going to embiggen you because it's all about you right now. Look at all your cool plushies.
Woohoo.
What?
Yeah, I'm a plushie maker as well as collector. So a couple of mine in here, a couple other people's.
Well, please, if you will, introduce yourself to everybody and tell us. Well, obviously, we can see Quest for the Beasties, Emily. Please tell us who you are and what you do.
So my name is Emily Bridge. I'm from rural Connecticut, and I'm the artist, maker, designer, etc. behind Quest for the Beasties, which is my business that I started in 2016. So I've been doing this for about 6 years now. And it's mainly like two parts. I like a two-dimensional like illustration part. I do like greeting cards and a lot of vinyl stickers. And then the other half, which is the primary half, is my plushies and art dolls that are all nature inspired. A lot of weird made up creatures, a lot of magical stuff, and some real stuff too. This tiger is from my most recent collection for the Year of the Tiger. So
Are tigers one of the made up ones? I haven't been paying attention.
they look like they're made up creatures, don't they? No, that
Zebras aren't real.
Tigers look more made up though.
An example of a made up one is like a forest sprite. So this guy's got some little leaf ears.
So this is cool. How does one get into making plushies?
It's kind of like a long, interesting history of like my childhood. I'll try to sum it up for you guys. I used to like collect like a ton of stuffed animals as a kid. And my mom and my grandmother were like very interested in artist-made teddy bears. The ones you'll see that are like jointed and they'll be like made of mohair and they're more expensive. So like at a young age, I was kind of introduced to like stuffed animals and toys like as art, which was really cool. And we would go to like conventions where people sold like their artist teddy bears. So like just reading a lot of children's books and like collecting stuffed animals and like going to those teddy bear shows. Then I went to art school in college, and that kind of popped me out on the other side, wanting to just make cute things and be a child forever, you know?
Well, it looks like you're off to a rousing success. I'm super dying to see that mushroom up in the corner.
I should have pulled him out. He's that one actually is one of mine. So he's a big guy.
Have you made any chicken plushies?
Have I done a chicken? I don't think I've done a chicken. I haven't done many birds, which is weird because I do like birds. It's definitely on my to-do list.
I need a chicken one.
Yep. Flora needs a chicken plushie.
Oh, do you have chickens?
Yes.
I grew up with having a lot of chickens, and my current landlord has chickens, so it's nice being surrounded by chickens.
They're so fun. They're obnoxious.
It really does sound like a horror movie, though.
I've dreamt about zombie chickens, so yeah.
The zombie chicken. Is this the ones that went at you with no heads?
Let's see.
No,
do we have any bat babies?
I don't have any to show off, but I make bats every fall. I'd say Halloween is like weirdly my most popular time of year. I do a lot of I do have some bat stickers.
Hashtag the same.
Oh, bat stickers.
This is kind of like what the bat plushies look like. Gotta have albino ones.
I want a bat sticker.
My mom says this one looks like a meatball.
Oh.
Which is pretty funny.
Flying fuzzy meatball. That's adorable.
I do have a lot of Halloween stuff because everybody loves Halloween.
Hashtag same.
Oh, I love candy corn.
And everything is mushrooms. Always loved mushrooms. So yeah, you'll see a lot of mushroom stuff in my work. While we're on the Halloween theme, I also, in addition to bats, I make cool pumpkin dolls. So All the plushies I'm showing you guys tonight are ones that are part of my personal collection. They didn't make it to being for sale.
You could not bear to part with them. Oh, what? Look at
This
that
little
one.
girl, she's got like a little dress. I started to experiment more with clothes that were removable or semi-removable.
That's cool.
And I try to use like vintage fabrics or recycled fabrics whenever I can. So this was like an old, I don't know if you can see that late.
Oh yeah.
This was like a shirt from like the 60s. And there's like, I try to put like vintage buttons.
It looked like a pattern fabric, and I was wondering if you're one of those people who also hit like Joanne's fabric the day after Halloween for all the Halloween pattern clothes. Yeah. Yes.
Yep. This was like one of the best lines that Joanne did because it's kind of like that retro Halloween style, which
it's got a bit of a 60s
sucker for.
Yeah.
Yep. Joanne's is probably my biggest source of fabric for like new materials. And then I try to use like recycled fabric, so other people's scraps, clothing, vintage stuff whenever I can. And that's one of my goals for this year is to use more recycled stuff because we like to be environmentally friendly.
I think that is amazing. Yes, fairies. We love the 3 R's, right? Reduce, reuse, recycle. Yep. Somebody said that your bats look like tribbles with wings. Yeah, they're so cute.
Yeah, like wing with wings and ears and eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, the stickers are more round, and the plush ones that I make are like weirdly more square. They're like little pillows with wings. But yeah, I try to make those every fall, so people get a chance if they miss out every year to get some.
So you have these stickers then. Does that mean that you're also not just a fabric artist, but you also do some other kind of drawing or painting or?
Yep. So I'm trained officially as an illustrator. That's what my degree is in. I have a degree
I figured you had drawn those because it's really hard to sew.
Oh, that one's so cool.
I want that one.
Oh man.
Yeah, so these guys are all my original designs, and what I do is I'll draw it, and then I'll do ink line work, and then all the color is done with watercolor.
You need to like enter our artist all call for posters this year for our events.
I saw that you guys were doing that actually, and I'm always tempted to do stuff like that. It's just a time thing. I'm like, man, if there were more days in the week, I'd do all sorts of stuff like that. So
yeah, some of those events aren't until October though. So I mean, we do them all year long, so they all need posters.
That's awesome. Here, I'll just kind of show you guys some more of the stickers.
What?
Oh my goodness.
I like the little birch tree one, actually. I don't know why. I just really like the birch tree one.
That's probably one of my best sellers. The stickers are all on Etsy. So there's like, I don't know, there's like 27 different designs.
He almost looks like a leek.
A leek? That's so funny.
You look like a leek.
Not
today.
today.
Looks like a leek. Your mouth looks like it has a leak.
I mean, I think I might need to go take a leak.
Oh my god! You just
Oh,
have
look,
to go
a
right
vendor.
there.
We're trying to have some decorum here. Is what
Actually, I'm gonna take this and go on a tangent because you guys were talking about tomatillos.
Yeah.
And I once had a custom order for a purple tomatillo because I used to make like little like vegetable plushies. So thought that was relevant.
Awesome.
how did you do the papery wrapping?
I did it kind of as like leaves that like draped like over its head. So I still did them in fabric, but it was like a purple tomato.
Sounds like an emo tomatillo.
It was like a purple tomato with like 2 leaves that kind of like curled around it. I don't have a picture of it, but it was
I
cute.
highly approve of the purple.
I was just gonna say, do you have a picture? Because I also started looking at your Etsy store, so I can share it here on the screen. Unless, of course, you have other things you want to show us.
Let's see. What other stickers I've this is a popular one.
Ah!
I have 4 different moth stickers, but this is the best
I
seller.
think Fairy Princess Dolly just freaked out or something because she's
No, that was not me. That was Count Morbid.
No,
I
he
mean,
got
The girl
excited.
is real was me.
He was
The girl
so
is
excited,
real
he was
was
like,
me.
You got excited. You freak out every time you see a moth.
That is the most adorable thing to find in a serial killer victim's throat. Is what I'm saying.
I like how it's just getting closer and closer to you. Like,
Get
By the way,
them details.
Quick question. Basically asking if something is yours. There's something. One of the plushies in the corner of the bottom of the desk has like a red hat and is holding something red. Is that one of yours?
Strawberry?
This is not mine. Most of these
Oh,
are
well,
not
then screw it.
mine. Not mine, but it's super cute.
That's okay though, because I actually, I bind books, but it does not prevent me from buying the books of other binders, right? Because I look at their stuff and I'm like, oh, their art is so great, right?
You
And so I buy their
appreciate the
stuff too.
art form more.
Yeah, that's what I'm. That's what I'm getting
Buying
at.
somebody else's is one thing. Showing it when you're the vendor displaying your wares is probably a bit too much to ask. Sorry.
No, that's a big part. If anyone follows me on Instagram, like a big part of what I do is in my stories, I always share stuff that I buy and then just stuff that I like. I try to like promote other artists and makers as much as I can because I don't know, it's part of being in the community is, that's how I was able to grow my business, was people sharing my work. So I try to do it for other people too.
What is your Instagram? I'm not sure I saw that in
It's
our
just
list.
Quest for the Beasties.
Oh, okay.
Just all one word, nothing fancy.
I don't think I realized that was your Instagram. I think I need to go give you a like, which I'll do right now. Bam.
Yeah, and that's a good place to kind of like get a better idea of what I do and see kind of past projects, and because I do different stuff all the time. I rarely make the same thing twice, and I just kind of like follow the seasons and make whatever I'm inspired to do.
So you mentioned doing a custom job. How if someone wanted a custom thing, how would they tell you?
So I actually don't take custom orders anymore outside of like, like friends and family and some of my like really long standing customers from the early years of doing this. But it just got a little too crazy. It's hard for me to like have regular shop updates running my business and take custom orders. So I've stopped doing customs for the time being.
Well, that's okay.
The whole collection of the little moth stickers. Those are so cute.
I have a feeling though that somebody in the comments, I haven't even looked, but I have a feeling somebody in the comments just squealed when they saw a snow leopard.
The snow leopard. Did I miss the snow leopard? Where's the snow leopard?
I think just the white tigers.
Oh, sorry.
Like
It was a white
leopards,
tiger. My bad. Yeah, no, sorry. I can't tell my leopards from the tigers.
You don't know your leopards from your spots?
Yeah.
So I'm curious, from beginning to end, how long does it take you to make one of these?
It's really hard to judge because often I'll do things as like a batch. So I'll cut all the fabric one day, and then the next day I'll like cut all the details, and the next day I'll sew it. But I'd say generally for either something that's bigger or like very, even if it's small and very detailed, it will take me like a full day to make something. Whereas if it's like a little simple thing, I might be able to do like 2 or 3 in a day.
What is the hardest part, do you think, of doing it? Is it like designing the original, I guess, design or pattern, or the cuttings? What do you think?
That's a good question. Probably cutting, just because my hands get really tired from using scissors day in and day out.
That is fair.
But actually, as far as like patterns go, I have a really wild way of working that's not typical for doll and plush makers. I rarely use patterns, and I like just go straight to my fabric with scissors and cut out organic shapes that I just have in my brain.
That is good eyeballing, I suppose. I love this mushroom guy. What? I want a mushroom.
Oh, the carrot noses. The carrot noses are amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, those guys were really fun. This was my first year making little. I didn't call them snowmen. I called them snow friends. It could be whatever you want.
Yeah.
No friends.
And I do some vending events. Not many. Yeah, obviously, I did a lot more before the pandemic, but
right, because COVID had to ruin everything. You're up
It
there in the
wasn't just
Northeast,
me.
though, from the Kingdom of Apples. You're way up in the corner. Well, not as far in the corner as Maine, but up in the corner.
yes, yeah, New England, nice and cold this time of year. I think it's like 12 degrees right now. Not fun.
Oh, that is too cold for me. Man, these are all just so adorable.
I have relatives in Minnesota where it hit the negative degrees, though.
Yeah, that's not. Nope. No thanks.
Look at your little garlics.
Oh, here now you're coming up on the little baddies. There's some bats.
There.
That dude's a gargoyle. I have to make more of those this year. Everyone freaked out, and I only made one. And I was like, sorry, guys.
Actually,
That is really cool.
I like the
plushie.
idea of the garlic plushies because you can throw them at vampires.
Every year I do a garlic and harvest festival. So that's actually where I started making garlic plushies.
Is there a garlic festival on the East Coast?
Yeah. Yep.
I only knew of Gilroy in California.
The funny thing about that is there was a couple that bought my giant garlic dolls, and they bought them for their parents that lived in Gilroy.
Look at them. They're so cute. Look at their little smiley faces. Oh, man. These are adorable.
Yeah, so I make tons of bats every year, but my biggest kind of thing about my business is everything's one of a kind. So even though I make a ton of bats, they all have different faces. Some have smiles, some have little straight mouths, and I just try to give everybody like a unique personality.
Here we have deflated mushrooms.
That's how I feel most of the time.
What were the things that were just the bat wings? There was a picture that we scrolled past that looked like just the wings.
Oh, I think that was just like a process shot.
Oh, okay.
I think they were just like the flat wings laying on my table.
Oh, okay. I thought they were their own.
Maybe she's out there plucking the wings off of bats in order to make the plushie.
That's what I was talking about. So that was just the before picture.
That's just me showing off this rad fabric I found.
I see that, and I was like, Batman could probably use that on his chest. Different fabric, showing up a bit.
So there, what?
Never mind.
I'm Batman.
Who's Batman? Is that what you just said?
That's what he said, yeah.
Okay, even I know who Batman is.
Yes, that's why it. Oh,
Wait,
God.
do we drink if she knows something?
No,
that should be the new
I think
game.
we drink if she misses the joke. Because I can't just pan over to my shrine to Batman to indicate that I know who he is.
At this point, she is, probably the reason why there's so many, alcoholics in this world.
What did you say? I'm the reason there's so many alcoholics in this world? This wasn't even my game. I didn't even come up with it.
We didn't either.
I know. You know what? I don't think I like that. That's not a very nice say. No. So, I am curious now. What do we have for the giveaway prize today?
Oh, the giveaway is the 5-pack of woodland stickers. So I'll show you all of them individually. These guys are vinyl, so you can stick them on your water bottle. They can go through the dishwasher. My mom has a bunch on her car, and they've been on there for years, and they do well on cars. They look cute on the back of your phone or your laptop. So they're waterproof.
Magic word time. Birch, please.
That's cute.
Birch, please.
Yep, it's magic word time. We
The
need
mushrooms
suggestions
growing on it.
for the magic
Yay.
words.
Stuffed.
Stuffed.
Yeah, that was-
That's for Thanksgiving. What are you doing, man?
You could do. I call these guys tree sprites.
That's a
Little
good
Tree
name.
guys.
Respect the vinyl.
Uh-oh. I might have said a thing. This is
Yes. Tree fellows. Happy tree friends. There we go.
Little happy tree.
I don't want to do Happy Tree Friends because that's actually a show, and I would not want there to be some kind of weird copyright.
Yeah, no.
So because I do
Unless you have a
actually
sniper
boost-
squirrel, I think we're okay.
Well, I boost the, the once I get it put up or whatever, I boost the little post so that more people will see it. And since
Yeah,
that's
I vote.
paid
I vote
advertisement,
I vote against Happy Tree Friends. Yes.
I
Why
said
is
you
that?
destroy-
But that was the name of, but okay. I mean, oops.
you thought what?
I thought it had a different name.
The cartoon?
Yeah.
I thought it was Happy Tree Friends. I don't know.
I think that's right. Yeah, I remember.
believe Lolly
coming
is
across
correct in her facts.
I-
Lolly is right, and I feel a deep pain deep in my soul.
I'm literally
that.
gonna soundbite that after the show. I'm gonna soundbite that, and then
This is how
basically
fairies end up in politics.
I'm gonna put it
Just
off to the
saying.
side, and every time we all need a reminder, I'll just like play it, kind of like I do with the intro, right?
Cerulean Witch had a good one I liked that was like stuffed mushrooms.
This one.
Ooh.
That's
I
clever.
feel like Cerulean Witch is probably 3 sheets to the wind already.
Otherwise, I was suggesting leeks.
All right. Well, you as the vendor are the final arbiter of what the magic word will be. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, after the show, not during the show, not in the comments right now during the show, after the show, only on YouTube, not on Facebook, not on Twitch. You go and you put the magic word into the comments. You have 1 week.
Not on Instagram, not on Tinder, not on Grindr.
Wow.
Not
It's not
on
It's
not
not
on
even
phase
8:30.
only.
Don't do that yet.
Only phase.
Not on
Wait.
WhatsApp. Not on Live Journal. Not on MySpace.
Wow. Live journal. There's a throwback.
Okay.
Nice.
Here.
No.
Although
Bok choy bird.
AOL Instant Messenger is still okay.
Yes. So
ASL question mark.
you though are the final
Carrier
arbiter
pigeon.
as the vendor of what you think should of the suggestions that have been made. What do you think we should do for the magic word?
I think stuffed mushrooms is a really funny play on words.
All right, stuffed mushrooms. It is. So this is our magic word. I'm now going to go. I'll put it into the little ticker for you guys as a reminder. Maybe I will if I could find it. Stuffed mushroom. All right, let's see. Here we go. And it is for the 5-pack of stickers. Okay. There. Bam. Well, thank you so much for being on our show tonight. Is there anything else that you want to show us or share with us before we let you go for the evening? Last call.
I will real quick show
Show
you
us your
guys
mushroom.
my. Oh, you want to
Let's
see
just-
that giant guy up there?
I still do a little, but I mean, I don't know how hard it is to get down though. But I also want to see whatever you were going to show us
I feel
before.
like there should be a segment of the show where we have people send in their mushrooms and just say, "Show us your mushroom." Then Lolly
That
goes
will
to
go bad
mushrooms.
incredibly fast.
Well,
This
that's why we
guy's
let Lolly
super
vet it.
tall.
What? He's so cool with his like ferns at the bottom and his little feet.
Yeah, little feet. This was
Little
one of the
leaf
very
nose.
first ones that I made. So I don't really do them this tall anymore because the head is too
Yeah.
floppy. So like I've perfected the pattern, and this guy just lives
Look,
with me now. But
that happens at a certain age. That just happens.
He knows he's hit that age 3 times.
Sadly,
I
not
love
wrong.
it. It's
Yeah.
so cute.
That is actually really adorable, I gotta say.
Yeah.
he's super cuddly though.
I'm not much for plushies, but as far as your artwork goes and your plushies go, that is actually pretty awesome. Your work. Just saying.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I try to kind of do work that's more for adults. And like my newest project is like I'm doing the Chinese zodiac animals as like art
Ooh.
dolls. So this guy's like super tiny. And
Make
he's,
sure once you do the year of the cork, you send it to Flora. She will be very happy.
which one?
The year of the cork. Make sure you send that to
Chicken.
Flora.
Oh,
She'll be very happy.
Yes, I have. Actually, I started drawing up plans for that one yet, but I haven't made him
By
yet.
the way,
That's what
you
year
did
I was
say-
born.
You said
Is
most
that
of
where
your
the wild
work.
things go?
No, it's a year of the
I
ox.
hear a question.
Oh my
coming.
gosh, one person at a time. Go ahead, Count Morbid.
Oh, you said most of your work was for adults, and I was going to say that's none of us are adults, so that might be the wrong audience.
Okay.
No, this is the right audience. It's adults who just like embrace their inner child.
Yep, that's exactly right. Oh, I'll look a little pig. And then what were you going to say, Gunther?
You might embrace your little child, but inner child, but I kick him in the butt. Just saying. Get in there. Play the game, man.
Our inner children have taken over, and we're making tomatillo margaritas.
Tomatillo margarita.
Because we're
Too
legal.
funny.
That guy is pretty cute.
Little monkey.
I know, right? Whoop, whoop.
He's inspired by the snow monkeys in Japan.
Should have him
Aw.
cover his eyes or mouth and ears.
Oh, yeah, like 3 of them, like hear, see, and speak no evil monkeys.
So yeah, so that's what I'm currently working on. The zodiac animals. I haven't posted a picture of this one yet.
Oh, it's so
Just
cute.
finished her
Aw.
today. I'm a big fan of rats. I used to have them as pets. They're the greatest.
How do you
I used to have a
stuff
rat named-
their tiny little tails? Like, how do you get the stuffing in there?
This one actually just has wire in it, so it's like fully
kind of
posable,
articulated.
which is
That's
kind of
awesome.
cool. Yeah.
I used to have a real rat named Columbia.
Could you use the
Oh.
tail to basically hang it from something?
Oh,
Like-
for sure.
Yeah,
He wants to hang it from his nostril. That's why he's asking.
that's not my nostril, man.
Okay. It's now 8:30, so we can talk about it.
I have this cool rat. I wouldn't call it a plushie because it's not exactly a plushie, but it is like a rat sculpture thing from the New York Ren Fair. This artist makes like animal sculpty things out of all reclaimed animal parts and junk, like wire and stuff. And so it's, you know how sometimes places will get rid of leather that are like leather scraps and stuff like that. But they made this little rat and I got him and I'm like, oh, your rat could like hang out with my rat. Like there's a cage that's on my ceiling and they're just like, he's hanging out on the outside of the cage by his tail or like hanging off of it, kind of like a pirate. Because I named him Bilge because he's like a bilge rat. So
That's
what you
very
do.
cool.
When you next time you make rats, you should make rats of Nim inspired. Not rats of Nim, but inspired by rats. That way you can have all sorts of crazy rats with electrolysis happening to them, weird colors, and
I'm just saying they could hang out together up there. They'd be all like chilling out, happy. All right.
psychedelic on a cage.
So with that said, we will let you go this evening and enjoy the rest of your evening because it is actually 3 hours ahead where you are. So it's got to
It's
be
bedtime.
yeah, it's bedtime. So
Rest
that is
well.
the thing.
Run
Yes,
away!
and with that said, then have a good evening and thank you for joining us tonight.
Thanks so much for having me, guys.
Yes, bye bye.
Take care.
Bye. It was nice having you.
Yes.
You know,
So magic word. Do you guys even remember what it is? Can you remember this song in the future?
Stuffed
Stuffed mushrooms. Mushroom stamp. Was it mushroom stamp?
It was mushroom stamp.
We have now
Stuffed mushroom.
officially entered the Unseelie hour of the show. With that comment, Count Morbid, thank you for taking us all there.
So Count Morbid's been leading the whole Unseelie section for the past 20 minutes. You just weren't paying attention.
I wasn't paying attention. The fairy princess Lolly story. Okay.
Yes, because you told me it was Count
I wasn't
Morbid.
paying attention. The
I
fairy princess
wasn't
Lolly
paying attention
story.
to Count Morbid.
Now suddenly it feels like a true crime drama.
Yeah. By the way, and maybe I'll talk about this later in private, but I feel like we need to start a list of vendors that we want to have back again. You know, especially if they have like a seasonal stuff or whatever.
Is it weird that I want her and the other fairies from Georgia on at the same time?
The LARP fairies?
The LARP fairies?
If only there was somebody on the show who was in charge of vendors who need reminders about certain things.
Yeah, Dana.
I'm just saying, Flora.
You're gonna.
There always
and that was when she murdered him, Your Honor.
There always has.
Did she talk while she was murdering?
Probably.
And then she fed you to the zombie
chickens.
But yes,
zombie chickens.
I say partly because obviously I want her on the list, but the idea, yeah. Is CC Hell the one we just had? I didn't connect the.
Yes, the FAE Cafe.
Yeah.
With a bread pillow.
They're only allowed back if they make a caramel macchiato one, though.
Oh, dang, Flora! She's laying down the law over there.
You have to bribe me now.
After Flora makes a big deal about the fact that she's the one who arranges for vendors, suddenly she's laying out demands for the vendors of like.
You think that's a new thing? That's not new.
Pay tribute to me, Flora, and I can get you on the show.
You know what? I think that if for 1 month you tried to do what Flora does, you would be like, Flora hasn't been getting enough tribute. Everybody send us your sacrifices.
I'm not saying she shouldn't extort people. I'm okay with extortion.
So I still have emails in my inbox.
I am fine with her setting up a protection racket. That's fine.
I still have emails in my inbox, Count Morbid, from when I was doing it and getting all the people for Handmade Home Shopping.
You want to be a vendor.
Well, people are like, hey, do you want to try this or do you want to have this? And we'll get on the show. And I'm like, yeah, just fill out the form. And they're like going, I don't know how to fill a form out.
Somebody has already kowtowed to Flora's demands.
Yes, that is FAE Cafe. that is the last sticker person we had. Which, speaking of which, I actually want to go buy some stickers. I keep forgetting to go buy the stickers, and I just need to go do that. So, but well,
I feel like once we get your new laptop, you should just put them all on the back of it.
That's the thing, is that every time I think about buying stickers, I think there's only 2 places that I really want to put stickers. And one of them is on my laptop. But since I'm pondering getting a new one, then I don't know if I want to put stickers on it right now because I don't want to have to like tear them off and then like, I don't know.
Or buy a second set.
Or buy, yeah. So, but the other place that there's my.
The glory of her laptop right there. She's got a troll knot, so I can't open it.
The other place though is in my book of secrets.
Yeah, that's called a parental control lock.
I like to put them in my Magic Glamoury book, and I just because I like to kind of give it that scrapbooky junk journal feel for all of my cool fairy spells and stuff. And stickers actually really, really add to it. So I discovered one day, quite by accident, I hadn't thought to put stickers in it for some reason, and then I got this gnome sticker. I was like, gnomes go with the earth element. Open it up to the earth element, put the gnome sticker in. Oh, this is amazing. Why haven't I done more of this? So now then I kind of stickers in my magic book became a thing.
Yeah, Morbid, she doesn't need to put parental controls on it. All she has to do is hand me a beer, and then I'm good. Okay.
Wait, what? Don't deface my computer. What?
What?
What? Don't deface my computer. It's mine. I'll do whatever I want to do to it.
You know what? My face will be all over her computer. Have you seen the things that the internet trolls put on the interwebs that end up on the computers? No.
By the
Are you
way,
talking about defacing her?
that was a strangely anti-tattoo kind of vibe from that comment.
I don't like it.
Like,
Speaking of
You
stickers
got
and
me
such,
so animated, my horns went cockeyed.
because the whole I wasn't paying attention, the Princess Lolly story.
Stop looking at that.
You're not really supposed to laugh at your own jokes.
I'm laughing at Count Morbid. He almost snarfed his Bloody Mary.
And why
I'm
not,
laughing,
Ion?
I'm
You like
laughing
to
at him,
show-
not at me.
And to be fair, Ion, you're the first person to laugh at your own jokes all the bloody
I know
time.
that's why I made it a joke.
that's
when I
because
said it.
Ion is freaking hilarious. He is ducking hilarious.
Like, in his own mind, sure.
Ion has to laugh at his own jokes because the only other person who gets them is me.
That's because you're the only other person that wants to get them.
So what
By the
I
way-
was trying to say was we just started a Redbubble because we were talking about doing t-shirt swag last week. And so I went out and I made a Redbubble store. And I have not
Does that
added
mean I
any-
can actually? Does that mean I can actually design the T-shirts now?
It does. I haven't added anything to it yet. I just kind of got the infrastructure of it set up a little bit. But what it means is soon there may be some swag for everybody to get that is like
Reoccurring
t-shirt
jokes
clothing
might be a shirt.
types of swag. So that could be a thing here in the if you guys have things that you want to see on t-shirts or something, you should let us know. And then
Like I
maybe we
said,
can
like
have
I
it.
said, reoccurring jokes might for that come up in the show might appear on there.
Go away.
Yeah, go away.
Butt silk.
Butt
Butt silk.
Does that
No
come
one
on a
loves-
pair of butt silk?
Laura loves cocks.
I
Just saying.
almost feel like at the end of every year I should go back and recollect all the magic words from the year, and we should vote on the one that everybody likes best, and then that should become a t-shirt, like butt silk.
That sounds good, actually.
I'm just saying that if we put out a shirt that says unsolicited dick pics, I'd be okay with that.
I don't
In
even
fact,
know.
if you're an artist out there that does stickers and wants to do that and make the design that little dick,
Oh, addicted.
you can
I have a
find me
feeling that I
at
think
Gunther
someone has
Hammerhead.
used that
Don't
before.
dick size shame, man. Okay.
Just saying. We will accept it, and I will look at it when I go through and do the shirts.
Maybe we'll accept it. We aren't sure yet. No
No, we'll
promises.
accept it.
Gunther.
We may not use it.
No promises. Man, what
I
do you
will
have?
accept anything you send me. I just might not use it. But I will laugh a lot.
I do like how you've used your Seelie pin, by the way, as a tie tack, even if you did steal my thunder.
I wasn't trying to steal your thunder. I really didn't know that was what you were going to do. I was trying to show off your awesomeness
The
because
fact
you
that she was
actually-
talking about.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize that was what she was going to show. I thought she was going to talk about something else, like the next set of them. I didn't realize that no one actually saw these, but it's actually she designed those.
By the way, I just want to
Like,
use
that
this
was
as a
really
moment
awesome.
of
Watched her go through and try
I
to design.
wasn't paying attention. The Gunther Hammerhand story. What?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
I was totally gonna blurt out, "It has a damn it on it."
Yeah, I was too. And I realized it was before 8:30, and I got told I can't say things like that before 8:30. But after that, I can strip for everybody, and it's okay.
All the military folks
didn't
know
say who said
the
it.
thingy that sticks on the pin is called a damn it.
Yes.
Because
The
every
reason
time they
why
lose
it's called
them,
a
they say,
damn it is because the reason why it's called a damn it is because they don't actually hold very well. They fall out, and you find yourself screaming "damn it."
when you
all the time.
get stabbed in the chest by a pin, stuff like that.
How
Gunther
is
was
it
in the
actually
military.
spelled?
DAMMIT.
DAMMIT.
Yeah.
It could be DAMMET or
DAMMIT.
So now there's gonna be a shirt that says DAMMIT,
Okay.
or is it DAMMET? And then it's be like, why
Who
are we?
spells damn it with an E? Who does that?
The
When you're
very Princess
ET
Lolly
does?
does it.
ET phone home.
She's actually
Okay.
looking up the spelling.
I am looking it up, and so DAMMIT only comes up as a mild expletive. It doesn't come up as any kind of pin backing.
Okay. It's not. I don't think it's an official name for Princess Lolly. I'm pretty
Oh.
sure it's just a nickname that guys in the military came up with to explain it.
Shut up,
Speaking
Kim
as
Corbin.
a
I hate
former-
you so much right
Speaking
now.
as a former staff
I thought
sergeant
she
and
was
Army
being serious. I
Ranger,
thought she was saying that's why it was funny, because that word also is like the official word that the butterfly. Never mind. I thought she was serious.
speaking as a staff sergeant and former Army Ranger, yeah, I used to have a bunch of them on my Class A's. So
These grommets are a thing.
You always
so
say
it's
I
a
set you up.
thing.
The unforced errors. The unforced errors are always
I
the
feel
best
like
ones.
I feel like there should be a statistician for the show for unforced errors. Just count them.
So I kind of
We
like
have
this idea
articles?
for a T-shirt. Katie was suggesting a one with various pictures of Frank on it. And
Nice, yeah,
Frames
that
in
was
various
funny.
positions, like the yoga positions
What
stuff.
we do,
Yeah.
what we do is get a drawing of Count Albie and put him on there, and then have Frank in every other frame thereafter, and do it like a Pollock painting.
Yes. Okay, that is taking. That is.
That's
Yeah.
taking something we don't want to talk about. Oh yeah.
No.
No.
I'm trying.
What?
Whoa. Whoa.
What
You know
happened?
what? You're at like a triple X, and I need you to dial it back to an R, my friend.
What are we talking about?
The alphabet.
Bruno is
Yeah.
triple X. When did Bruno become triple X?
Xander's own.
Wow. Why is that on my screen?
Why isn't it our comments?
Because,
Why-
because
why-
Dorian
because
does what they want.
Because
This
it can
is
be in the comments.
Baroness. This is the Baroness herself contributing.
That doesn't. That means that you should know that she does not say appropriate things all the time.
To be fair, I didn't read the last two words before I added it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't you stop
Read
using
the end of the
power.
You
How
can't be
did
like,
you
well,
not-
the first 7 words were fine. That's not how that works.
Well, it was 6
Think
words.
about
And it was fine.
You're
Thank
not a
you.
princess.
The 7th word is what got us.
What?
God.
Laura, why do you
Wow.
look bored? This is hilarious.
A filth?
That's not my bored face.
You know what? You said mixed signals and you're very confusing.
Also, Dorian thinks Ion is funny.
That's because I'm
Looking.
funny.
Ion's funny looking.
because she's got good taste.
She does have good taste. I like it.
Faye,
Whew.
I'd like to fluff. Really? Famous Dana the Boggin? Where are you? Like,
I'm trying to contain the
distract?
terminology
no,
and use the same alliteration
I don't know about how that works.
very carefully.
I mean, you're fluffy. At least you're not damn.
Well, I mean, you know.
And there is Count Morbid in the in the reading chamber of the castle. You know how you know it's the reading chamber? Because
The
there's
books?
so
The cat?
many bloody books, but you don't even see all of them. There's actually 3 massive shelves that are taller than me in there of books. Just to his left, my right. Actually, right now, my right is his left because we're both on the same shelf. It's
What in
no,
the
left, left, whatever. Quit shaking your head at me, Flora.
By the way,
You're
you
the
can
one that
tell,
sends the crazy stuff to the articles I saw.
you
it
can
this
tell
week.
when Very
Oh.
Princess Lolly is reading an article that Flora submitted.
You can, because it obviously includes a black widow and somebody getting bit on the dong.
That whole look of
Or, no, I heard
Yeah.
Lolly say, "What the what? What?" And I'm like,
Somebody.
"Oh, that's a Flora article."
So the
Has
thing is,
to be.
I actually have them color coordinated now. Floras are purple.
Wait,
mine
who
are
got bit
blue,
on the what?
now Morbids are gray.
It's
What did I
exactly
miss?
what you
Floras
think
always
it is.
consist of a black
Oh.
widow biting somebody's dong
Lovely.
again. Not first time, but again. And I'm
Look
like,
at her face, she went-
here is the first article to this, Flora. Why are you doing this to me, man?
I
I
like
don't
that
care.
Fairy Princess
Again.
Ollie went at one
Because-
of the articles.
Yeah, I sent in some
She said
interesting
doozies.
stuff.
She
Hey,
said
Ion,
doozies.
tell that joke you know.
I don't know that he knows it.
I don't know.
So I gotta say something about this week. This week has been weird because there was actually 2 presents I had bought for Ion and Fairy Princess Lolly that arrived this last week, in the last 7 days. I'm just saying it is now January 26th, and we're still getting presents for them.
Did you hear or did you see the news article about how someone hijacked a train that was all Amazon cars and stole all the stuff from the Amazon people?
Oh, that was
No,
an
on the
ongoing
train
thing.
cars?
No,
California.
famous Dana,
That was
because you
ongoing.
didn't send it to me.
Oh, oops.
Yeah.
Well, it's not exactly funny to read per se.
It could be, especially if his name was Captain Mao and there was a Serenity class ship that was floating over the train. You did not see that episode? What? Am I the only person that watched Firefly?
It's not one person robbing trains.
The train
Shining
heist was not
Crown.
my favorite episode of.
It wasn't mine either because Zoe and Mao got kidnapped. And I like the episodes.
By the
We
way,
got to
by the way,
pretend they were married. It was fun.
going back to earlier comments about gifts arriving late. For Poppy, I ordered Princess Shark stickers that did not arrive until yesterday in time for her birthday. Like I ordered them for Christmas, like mid-December, and they got there in time for her birthday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I have some articles here. We're gonna start out with some dead guys.
Oh no! That means one of the ones I submitted.
Let's see here. Article number 1: Fraudsters take corpse into a post office to claim a dead man's pension.
Yeah, that happened. It's weird.
It's a dead man's
Versus-
party.
Dead
can ask me?
body in car was simply a mannequin of Prince Charming. So, if you want to hear about fraudsters taking a corpse into a post office, which by the way is a federal building, so I imagine there's all kinds of extra things going on there that just
That
wouldn't
is like
happen
a
with
super
Walmart.
duper federal offense.
Press number 1. If you want to hear about the dead Prince Charming body in a car, press number 2. Ion, please start the timer.
At least he has the correct timer. Are you really that cold, Flora? Do we need to buy you thicker shirts?
Dude, have you seen where Flora lives? She's in the middle of like the boondocks out there, and it snows a lot.
It hasn't been. It's not a fog though.
What? What are you
There's a
eating?
fog out there too.
Morbid? What are those?
What?
Those are dark
What?
chocolate candy.
Dark chocolate.
Yeah, they're good. I've had them before.
I've got one with blueberries and acai, and another one with strawberries and passion fruit.
That's what I've had. I've had the blueberries
I
and Akai one. They're super sweet. It makes for that
Dark
bitter taste. It's awesome.
Yeah, in dark chocolate.
And
Yeah.
dark, that's what makes it bitter.
This is just torture.
Is it? No, Flora, is it super foggy out there?
It was. The sun came out for the past 2 days, though.
Like
Okay.
But I'm also-
every morning when I drive to the work, it is Silent Hill.
I
Okay,
am
guys,
higher elevation.
Time's up.
I have to correct. It's acai. It is not acai. The C with the little thingy below it is a S sound in French. Hate that everybody says that wrong. Gets me.
I'm not French. Now chonk the bell.
So, by the way, that is the one that we talked about doing
That is the one we talked about doing. We're gonna have
I
to
was
chunk
trying to
it next
remember.
week.
I was trying to
I
remember
couldn't
what we had
remember.
talked about before because we had one picked out for this week and we forgot, and it was Chunk the Bell.
I know we'll have to chunk it.
I tell
next
you what,
week.
we'll chunk the bell next week, and I'll include a graphic that you can show.
Whoa!
And you think we're going to remember next week?
No.
I actually
At least
changed
you
it
won't.
literally right now.
I
So
already forgot it.
Hey,
What?
by the way, these are really, really, really just amazingly delicious. Like they just feel so amazing in my mouth. And
Then stick them in your mouth and shut it, man.
Wow.
Wow.
how did those things get in your mouth? Let's see. So
What?
we have one vote
How
for
did
one,
those things get-
one vote for two, two
Don't
votes for
swallow
one,
a
and two.
bone.
Okay, so one
Count
and
you
two
two.
have equal amounts of votes, and that means which one do you want to hear? Number one or number two, Gunther?
Number one.
Okay, hold your finger up so I can see. Ion. Okay, and Flora. So wait a minute. That makes 3 votes for one and 5 votes for two.
Hang
Okay.
on. We lost someone.
What the?
Look, it's famous Keith the Boggin.
Whoa! What's happening right now?
That's the demon spawn.
Honestly, I can't really tell the difference.
That's right. That's okay.
Boggin spawn? You
You
can't
know what the
tell
difference is? The difference is he's usually in front of a computer and she's usually in front of a stove. That's the difference.
This is a computer.
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay, so
What is
I
he
guess
drinking? He's not legal. Wait, he is legal. He is legal. Yeah.
No, but seriously, these are delicious. And I'm waiting for Wally to ask how they got in my mouth.
I remember when he
I
wasn't
did
legal.
ask that. Did you miss it?
What?
You weren't listening.
What?
See, oh my god.
What?
Huh?
Nope.
Hey, Chef Boyardee. Okay, so it's article number 2 was the winner.
Yep.
He really
Yep.
looks like famous Dana.
He does.
Dead body in car was simply
Most
a
of them
mannequin
do.
of Prince Charming. The person who called police was naturally concerned when they saw a pair of feet in black trainers. What are trainers? And socks.
Shoes.
Tennis shoes?
That's English for
Oh.
sneakers.
Dangling over the front headrest of another car while driving on the M11 on Saturday afternoon.
The
See,
English have a whole different language.
Yes.
Didn't
don't
use it
even
to
speak
take
English.
the HOV lane.
So, but when officers responded, they found that they actually belonged to a model of Prince Charming on his way to a themed birthday party. Police tracked the car and brought it to a stop in Ely, Cambridgeshire. Okay, here's our
You
picture.
can also tell it's English because there's a shire involved.
I'm a little amused that somebody actually called the cops on this because but then again, the other article was that people bring an actual dead corpse into the post office.
Was he able to
what
use
if a
the
killer
carpool
is
lane?
just like throw him in the back seat, you know? Like,
To be
what?
fair, when we actually bring Count Morbid to fair, that's how he rides.
He's not wrong. But
Yeah,
was he
so-
able to use the carpool lane?
I don't know. This is a pretty good paint job on this styrofoam.
He was in the wrong position to use the.
Suddenly, I want to get a
uh,
mannequin for the passenger
line.
seat now so I can get home quicker.
Yeah, it is a very, very big fine in the human realm if you get caught doing that. So you should not.
It
see.
seems like if you got in a car crash and it was like body pieces everywhere, that people might be more concerned. You know,
Advice was given to the driver to avoid such circumstances again. Oh my gosh. Yes, if you'd like to avoid being pulled over for having dismembered Prince Charming in your car, yes.
Did you say
Thankfully, it was a
dismember-
false
dismember?
alarm. I just don't even know, right? Like, if you see something suspicious, please contact us online. Dude, mind your own business. I'm sorry. I do agree, though. Like, what Prince Charming with them trainers? I do kind of agree. Like, where's his boots? He needs boots or something.
So
Those are
Listen,
So-
the trainers are there to make sure his feet are supported the proper way.
So Prince Charming's the one from Cinderella, right?
And Snow White.
Isn't he?
And-
Isn't he
Beauty.
upset? Oh, okay. I was just wondering because if it's the one from Cinderella, isn't he obsessed with shoes? Wouldn't he wear nicer shoes?
I don't know. What makes you think he's obsessed with shoes?
Well, he kept sticking off his feet.
Cinderella.
Oh,
He's like, my wife must have the tiniest little feet that fit these glass slippers, and I'm going to go all through the countryside and try it out.
Look,
Guess what?
fairy
He shows
tales.
up at Gunther's house. Gunther fits his big toe in, doesn't want to marry Gunther. Gunther's mad. Carry on.
I just
fairy
got
tales
told a
are-
story.
Fairy
Oh,
tales
wow.
are the origin. Fairy tales are the origin of a lot of foot fetishes.
whoa!
Or necrophiliacs.
I just got told a story about the certified lifeguard instructor that works with my son over there. And he got stopped by a police officer who was asked to open the bags of things that were on the seat behind this individual. And they were, how many?
12.
12 headless CPR babies in his car.
Did you say babies?
The baby CPR dummies.
This is like the beginning of a bad
Not real
joke.
babies.
They aren't real
I promise.
babies.
It doesn't matter.
They
It
were
doesn't matter.
CPR
There's a
babies.
sick joke that goes with that, man.
The
Muppet babies?
the officer was a little concerned and then realized, oh, you're
Listen, I'm not a cop, and I'd be concerned. Just saying.
This gentleman was also the coach for their swim team.
Yeah. Not for long with that kind of profile.
He still is the coach for the swim team, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And water polo.
Okay.
Only
The
in
floating
Oddmall.
CPR baby is called Bob.
CPR babies are just called Bob.
The
I
floating
know the
appreciate
floating
Oh, when they
CPR
float.
baby.
Oh my gosh.
And I respect you.
Oh, I fell for that one.
Awful.
Only in Ulfgar.
Mom got bobbed.
I feel like there should be a shirt that says only in Ulfgard.
Let's see
But the
here.
thing
No.
is that it wouldn't only be it would be like Florida too.
I don't like it, famous man.
Me neither. It would
This
just,
is why this is why I quickly became a count and let you become the Baroness there.
we're Florida without the Gators, right?
That's right. Instead, you got random
With weed,
homeless.
is that what you just said?
You got
Okay.
random homeless tunnels near the creek and
All
the
right.
van down by the river.
Let's
Okay,
have a little bit of kind of weird science / technology.
better
I
than
think.
floating dummies.
I'm already looking forward to Ion calling bullshit on everything.
Or trying to clarify what they're saying.
Oh, that's not bright enough. Okay.
Ian, don't ruin science for the rest of us.
People's
No,
glitch,
that's not how that works.
People's glitch in the Matrix experiences baffle the internet, spooky and unsettling. Versus scientists are working on a toilet that identifies you by your buttholes.
Is that like a fingerprint only from your butt? So the brown eye is now the fingerprint identifier?
For some reason, I think the toilet is also a glitch in the Matrix.
One
If you
ring
want
to
to
rule
hear
them
about the
all.
glitch in the Matrix, press 1. And if you want to hear about the buttholes toilet, press 2. Ion, please start the timer.
So
I'm going to start vetting these
Wait.
articles.
Wait 1 second. You made the butt toilet one number 2.
She's getting good at these subtle freaking jokes, man.
That was
Just
good.
so we're all on the same page here. I made it number 2.
So I did. that is in fact what I did.
Yeah.
Because I'm Seelie and we like things to be nice and orderly. I just, gotta keep all your puck ducks in a row.
Duck you.
Duck you too.
And your fluffer?
the second one actually makes me think about the toilets they designed for astronauts in space, because they have to use vacuums and you have to make seals, so the trainers have cameras in them so the astronauts can learn how to sit on them properly.
I'm just saying that bidets are not squirt guns, even if you are in space.
It makes me think about some movie or TV show or something where they had toilets that would tell you if you were sick, like you would pee in it, and then the toilet would tell you if you were sick.
But has anyone figured out the third seashell?
I don't know anything about the seashells.
They can't.
Taco Bell.
Hey, I am looking forward to the day that Taco Bell is.
I'm just saying that if, from personal experience, if you lose your watch in a toilet, call a plumber. They might be able to get back for you.
Okay. Thank you for that bit of weird.
I work for a plumbing company, man. It's happened this last week.
Okay.
Time flies.
See.
By the way, Super Mario Brothers Plumbing, definitely recommend. They are highly recommended in the Mushroom Kingdom.
You know the time's up, right?
Scientists working on a toilet that identifies you by your butthole. Many users wouldn't, for very good reasons, like cameras pointing up their bottoms. Researchers want to give the toilet a smart makeover, but we're not talking about heated seats or bidet attachments. Take the Stanford School of Medicine, where the Wall Street Journal reports that researchers are developing a scanner that can recognize the user's. Why do I have to read this out loud?
And surprisingly, it's not one that I sent in.
I know the users.
It's why people pick 2.
Anal print or distinctive features of their anoderm, meaning
butt silk,
the skin of the anal canal. To pull it off, they installed a camera inside a toilet bowl and used machine learning algorithms, to match stool samples to specific users. The system could even calculate the flow and rate and volume of urine using computer vision as a Euroflow-meter, according to the researchers' 2020 paper. Things that people did in 2020 because they were stuck at home bored. What? If you have any privacy concerns about all this, the scientists say the butthole data is all stored and analyzed in an encrypted cloud server. Oh, yes. Yeah, like everything else, right? I mean, all told, smart toilets are having a bit of a moment right now. Sonia Grego, the co-founder of Caprata, a Duke University-affiliated physiological monitoring startup, wants to revolutionize the way we do our business by scanning samples of your poop and urine for health indicators. Oh, see, it's like that movie I was talking about, including chronic diseases and even cancer, The Guardian reports. Another company called Toy Labs, took that idea a step further with its TrueLoo smart toilet seat, which collects an even broader selection of biometrics. What do they weigh? How are they sitting on the seat? Founder Vic Kashyap told The Guardian, how do you explain to somebody, so what do you do for a living? And then how do you answer that question when this is it? Well, I design smart toilets. Well, what do smart toilets do?
Well, they're different. They're different from the dumb toilets.
I believe you call yourself a robotics expert.
I don't think anyone here gets to throw stones about the question of what do you do for a living.
I absolutely do.
I'm just saying that if you need a smart toilet and it doesn't wipe your bum and poop for you, you don't need a smart toilet.
That's called a bidet.
No, that's called a squirt gun. A bidet is a squirt gun that shoots you in your bum.
Have you ever used a bidet?
Yes.
Because I'm telling you, I've been to some places around the world, and when the toilet is the kind of toilet that it's like you can preheat that seat so you sit down on it. It's the perfect.
That's not a smart toilet. That's a freaking.
It's an amazing.
That's a
bidet,
Jeep Grand Cherokee, is what that is.
Everywhere in the United States.
It's a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Stop pooping in Jeeps.
Stop it, Fairy Princess Lolly.
I'm not. So the products are mostly aimed at older folks. It's essentially understanding when someone has abnormal patterns, and then it's capable of documenting those patterns and providing reports that can
Now that is
be
good.
used
I like
by
that.
physicians to help in the treatment of a variety of
That
conditions.
is cool. That is good stuff right there.
But as most Internet of Things devices, a major question looms: where does the data go? Many users wouldn't, for
In the
very good
cloud.
reasons. Yes, anyway, we read that. That was in the title or something. Collecting data on stool. Haha. Something was funny about that. Like, because I was thinking of the toilet as a poop stool. Get it?
No.
Yes.
Shut up. And
Right.
urine samples gives out a lot of personal information down to drug use, illicit or prescribed. Oh, and intimate healthcare typo. It's not CTLs, it's CTLs. So basically, if you're using illicit drugs, we can store that data and then send it to the cops, and you're busted.
But
One-
if you're not, but if also if you have diabetes, and COVID, we can tell by your poo.
Yes, and we can also tell through a whole bunch of other ways. One worrisome scenario is that insurance companies could get a hold of the data and start offering preferred treatment to those who are otherwise healthy. Once you start to measure something that is of the body, the privacy line is stepped over. That is interesting. It seems like what is happening here?
There was a Kabul argument that information would be hacked about celebrities the moment.
I'm actually pretty sure that celebrities release their own hacked videos in order to get publicity, because
Not all the time, no.
but they
Some do,
have in the
some do.
past. They do it on purpose because they make millions of dollars.
Not all of them, though.
Yeah, but probably most of them.
And to be
Everything
fair-
that we know of celebrities is just it's a
fair, as the
PR
IT
arc.
and to be fair, as the IT guy of the FAE News, I have personally made sure that there is no data breaches or hacks from people trying to find out what Fairy Princess Lily has for dinner.
Will you quit daring people? Shut up.
Usually, if it's important, she shows it on the e-book of faces or what have you. Anyway, just like when she shows the troll face with the mask.
Could you imagine that trivia game, though? Can you tell this celebrity's butthole from this celebrity's butthole?
Or it's just a wild guess. That'd be great. Guess whose bumhole this is? Is this Kim Kardashian or is this Paris Hilton?
Okay, if you cannot tell Kim Kardashian's butthole apart from, you got serious problems if you can't tell those two buttholes
Listen,
apart.
up close, you can't tell much.
You know what? Why is this a conversation right now?
You have to be so close that you would be inside of it.
Fix for that.
You have to be so close that you're up inside.
Do you want to know about waxing places?
By the
Do
way,
you want to
these
know
dark
about butthole
chocolates,
bleaching?
these dark
Whoa.
chocolates are really good.
Why do you know about butthole bleaching?
Why don't
Fairy
you?
Princess because I don't.
What,
bleach
you
my
mean like
butthole.
Pamela Anderson?
Does she?
Butthole bleach? Yeah. She used to.
I don't even know who Pamela
As
Anderson is
a
anymore.
friend of ours has commented, they could do glamour shots.
Can you imagine glamour shots for bumholes? Let's get the makeup right. Let's make the brown.
That's gonna be the next camera that they add to the iPhone. The iPhone 14 is gonna have the butthole cam to like really get those like portrait modes.
You know, when you can't reach that pimple.
I'm gonna say this, okay? Just so you guys know, if you guys get on the
What has happened to this show?
if you guys get onto the Instagrams or the the ebook of faces, you get to see treasures like this.
Oh my God, why are you showing that to people?
Because you posted it on the Instagrams.
Did I?
Yes.
Yes.
Look,
Who's the goblin?
look.
Whose goblin is that?
That is the most adorable picture of
You
Fairy
sent it
Princess
to me, but I swear I did not post it on Instagram.
That is the most
No, you're
adorable
right. I
picture
did.
Fairy Princess Lolly this week.
That
Also,
was my self-care mud
also,
mask.
also with the center of this. What?
You should just please stop.
The center of this thing, please stand up. Because
Yes.
we think that Fairy Princess Lolly will, in fact, raise Cinnabites.
I don't want that to happen to the poor Cenobites. They don't deserve
I
that.
still have no idea what this thing is.
Well, see, I believe
What, the
that she'll be
lament
confused
configuration?
and start playing with it and somehow end up in the lament configuration, and then we'll all die.
Dana, I'm with
Right.
you.
And then what she'll say is, well, I didn't know
Dana.
what it did.
It's from Heckraiser.
Heck Razor, Dana. Say it with your chest.
I believe it's called Heck Elevator. So
You would believe that.
Hey, Dana, what did you make for dinner?
Is that a scary movie?
It
It
is.
is.
Oh, that's why I haven't seen it. Okay. My
It'd be less scary,
young
more
godman
gory.
over there is putting to some very ground meats in with some
Dana, Dana, you
stuff.
don't need to clear your throat like that every time you get caught up. Is Keith there?
Yes, Keith is here. And Keith is cooking some meat patties with the
I need to talk
crackers
to-
ground
I
into
need-
it.
I need to message Keith at some point because of his schooling.
Okay, can we not have that conversation here on the show?
We could.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
We can't talk about food?
No.
It's very important. We're serving Keith for dinner.
Don't talk about Fight Club.
Have you not?
what are the next two articles?
It's about Meatloaf.
About Fight Club?
His name was Robert Paulson.
God damn it.
No, I really
Somebody
wanna
had to
do-
say it.
No.
His name was Robert Paulson.
I'm just trying to find a good match for this one that I want to do.
Hey, Miss Dana, if you don't know what I'm talking about, get on the interweb.
What's the internet?
I didn't say internet. You did. Flora, don't cross your arms at me. I see you disapproving over there with your mother face. That one.
Dagnabbit.
Or resting Flora face is what it should be called.
That is resting floor face.
That is resting Flora face.
I don't even know what to do here for these guys, so I guess I'm gonna go with I don't know. I feel like nothing is I don't know. I don't have like
Nothing
good-
really matters anymore.
Okay, it is random article now. We are spinning the
I'm
wheel
try-
and it's random articles.
I'm trying to find articles that will match each other
Yeah, not right now.
well-ish enough, but I don't really know.
Article
One of these
number-
articles belong together. These don't belong.
How about, let's see. Okay, so Ben Franklin and the Harmonica of Madness versus, oh no, I know what that is. I take it back. I don't want to do that one.
Okay, not that
Okay.
one. No article with Ben Franklin and harmonicas.
You know what? I want Ion to start the timer, and I want you, Gunther, to not say anything for the entire time that timer is going.
Okay.
Like, can you even do that?
Yep.
Crap.
If I
That
do,
means
hang
Flora
on.
has to fill the dead air, though.
I'm just saying, if I do, I get promoted.
That counts as talking.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Let's-
right. What the thing.
Nope. Okay. Here we go. The wildest holiday in history, which looks like a Welsh word that I'm not going to be able to pronounce, but it's Gul Mabsant is what it looks like in English, but I'm
It's pronounced
pretty sure
Dave.
it probably is. It's Welsh. So versus don't forget the time scientists grew dinosaur legs on a chicken. Those are the two articles. Okay, so the wildest holiday in history versus the time scientists grew dinosaur legs on a chicken. If you want to hear about the wildest holiday in history, press number 1. And if you want to hear about dinosaur legs on a chicken, press number 2. Ion, you can actually start the timer.
Read about the time that scientists grew dinosaur legs on a Welshman.
They didn't do that. Nope. I know that they did not do that. Okay, Gunther, you can talk again now.
No!
What?
The time is still going.
No, look,
We have to do what the princess says. We follow your orders to the letter. We want to make you happy with our service and bring a smile into your heart. And so it's very important for us to do what you say and what you want so that our lives can feel more fulfilled by making you happy. Anyway, the timer's up. And scene.
Yeah. No, that's not how it works. I mean, if it is, then you're really bad at your job.
Yeah.
How about that?
I watched the cognitive dissonance almost eat Very Princess Lolly alive while I was speaking. I could see the madness.
Yeah.
Looks like 2-1.
Let's see. Does it look like 2-1? Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3 for 1, and 1. Oh,
no, one of the.
Okay, 1. So 2 for 1. So that makes him 3 for 2. Okay, so
1 is the loneliest number.
1 is the loneliest number.
2 is the oddest prime.
Ever knew.
I appreciate you, Ion.
2 could be as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number since number 1.
Ion is funny.
I don't even know what you guys are singing.
What?
It's from a band called the Scarabs.
I
But
feel
it's
like
spelled
Fairy
with-
Princess Lolly, because you don't know, you need a drink.
It's they're called the Scarabs. They were the Awesome Quattro or something.
So until recently, one of the biggest myths in science was that all dinosaurs have been extinct for the past 65 million years. But thanks to new fossil discoveries that filled in our knowledge about avian dinosaurs, we now know that not only some dinosaurs went extinct following an asteroid collision with Earth, others survived and gave rise to the birds we live with today. To figure
And
out
it was Three Dog Night, just saying.
Is it my turn to read an article?
Yep.
To figure out how this evolution occurred, researchers in Chile carried out a strange but fascinating experiment in 2016. They manipulated the genes of regular chickens, causing them to develop tubular, dinosaur-like fibulas on their lower legs, one of the 2 long, spine-like bones you'll find in a drumstick. In avian dinosaurs such as Archaeopteryx,
It's all Latin.
Archaeopteryx. Okay. The fibula was a tube-shaped bone that reached all the way down to the ankle. Another bone, the tibia, grew to a similar length alongside of it. As evolution progressed through to a group of avian dinosaurs known as, Pygostilians, the fibula became shorter than the tibia and sharper and more splinter-like towards the end, and it no longer reached the ankle. While modern bird embryos still show signs of developing long dinosaur-like fibulae as they grow, these bones become shorter, thinner, and also take on splinter-like ends of Pygostilian bones and never make it far enough down the leg to connect with the ankle. I just want to see a picture of this thing.
Got a little leg out.
Forget zombie chickens. I'm gonna have nightmares about dinosaurs.
Oh, a little leg.
Okay. So I get, is this it? This is like the picture, because that was just basically like a lot of sciencey stuff.
Okay, keep going.
No, I just want to know, where does it start? Like, what's happening here in this diagram? So here we go. Here too.
So they're the tibia and fibula are shin bones. Tibia is the one up front. The fibula is the one kind of in back. And chickens have very very small ones or non-existent ones, and dinosaurs dead have full fibias. Is what they're saying.
Is that just because they were bigger?
Because they primarily ran on their legs, they still needed them, I guess.
Do chickens not
it depends
primarily
on the-
run on their legs? What do chickens do?
It depends on the dinosaur. Like
Legs.
specifically, if it's a raptor would run on the legs a lot more. That's why raptors are existed as dinosaurs as well as birds.
You've never
Chickens
heard
don't
of a
run,
chicken
they
run
waddle.
before?
I'm just.
Am I wrong?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything you said.
I said that raptors. This is more prominent in raptors because raptors ran a lot more, and which is why raptors are not only dinosaurs but recognized as current birds to this day. There are
No.
birds that are called specifically raptors.
I know. Like hawks.
I am
Eagle.
announcing my new chain restaurant called Kentucky Fried Velociraptor.
Oh man, that would be good stuff.
It's a distance raptor divided by a time raptor.
Or an
Wait.
Utah raptor.
You know,
I'm not
speaking
as
of,
funny. I don't care what any of you say. I think he's hilarious.
which
Can somebody tell
incidentally,
me
though,
what the
brings
land
me
speed is of a Utah raptor?
to the next set of articles. Speaking of Kentucky Fried Chicken, because we're gonna have basically like the fake meat off here. KFC's new menu item tastes like chicken, but isn't. Versus Oscar Mayer launches a bologna sheet mask, and no, it's not made of real bologna. Is
Kentucky.
bologna made of bologna? I don't even know. But if you want to hear about the tastes like chicken from KFC, press number 1. And if you want to hear about the bologna not bologna, press number 2.
And for
I'm on
those
start the timer.
for those out there, KFC was once called KFV when we still had loincloths.
It's
I said
chicken
we, not the
chicken or
humans.
bologna not bologna. Those are the options.
Very Princess Lolly,
What?
we need to design a shirt around this.
Kentucky Fried Velociraptor.
Yes.
I want to know what's supposed to be happening right here. Why do I just have like blank messages?
Wesley, are you sending emojis and we don't see them?
Oh, I wonder if that's what's happening. That would be interesting.
Tech guy for the win.
Maybe. We don't know yet.
I could
But-
be completely wrong. You're right.
If
That's
he answers, then we'll know. We'll have at least an idea. Evil
the way,
emojis.
you
I messed
see
in case-
emojis.
In
You
case
make
anyone,
constellations.
Okay, Wilbur, there is
Nice.
an offer for you.
a T-Rex. I was wondering what the hell a Trex was. I'm very tired.
At least you can read it afterwards and figure it out, man.
By the way, I messed up my makeup because I got bored and started to do connect the dots.
Okay, so we have one
Yes,
vote for
I
2
don't
and one
wanna
vote
make
for
up.
1. Okay, what do you want, Ion? 1 or 2? Do you want chicken not chicken or bologna not bologna?
I'll go with chicken, not chicken.
Please hold up your finger for number 1. Gunther, what do you want? Number 1, Famous Dana. You want 2?
She would.
Flora?
I'm gonna cut you, famous Dina.
They're both my articles, so
Yep. Okay, so that's and Count Morbid, what do you want? You want 2, so that makes
Number 1 wins.
Number 1 wins. Okay. Chicken, not chicken.
I should be exempt from voting. When
By
it's
the
my
way,
article.
the chicken is
No.
also not bologna.
You don't know
My
that.
Bologna has a first.
It's Bologna.
Bologna has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My bologna
Yeah,
has a second
that was stuck in
name.
my head for the entire day when I set that article on.
I love to eat it every day, and if you ask me why, I'll say, because Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A. Shave and a haircut, 2 bits.
Which is not the secret. That is not the secret knock.
It is not the secret knock. That
It's
is
not
correct.
the secret knock.
Do
So
not
we-
knock up the secret knock.
It looks like chicken. KFC's new menu item tastes like chicken but isn't.
Looks like chicken, the very Princess Lolly story.
What?
No.
She would say it tastes like chicken because she wants to taste everything.
Kentucky Fried Chicken is going to sell a new menu item that contains no chicken but tastes like it does. Man, maybe this one should have gone with the Matrix. The new plant-based fried chicken nugget alternative called Beyond Fried Chicken.
I don't know what that means.
It's a lot like Batman Beyond.
January 10th for a limited time.
It's an impossible bird.
It is an impossible. It marks the first instance of a large national chain selling plant-based chicken products rather than hamburger or sausage alternatives that have become increasingly common, the chain said. It's time, said KFC U.S. President Kevin Hochman in an interview with CNN Business. He added that the chain's customers want to eat less animal protein but don't want to give up comfort food. KFC, which is owned by Yum Brands, said in a press release that Beyond Fried Chicken is packed with delicious flavor and the juicy satisfaction that you would expect from KFC's iconic fried chicken. The new product is for customers that want to eat a little less animal-based protein, but that haven't become vegan or vegetarian.
By the way, juicy satisfaction absolutely needs to be prize word some week.
Juicy satisfaction. Well,
What?
I guess that if we have some kind of giveaway item that
Hold on.
inspires juicy satisfaction, it would
That
be fitting.
looks.
I want to try these.
the
This is what I want for
picture-
dinner, right here.
The picture looks like chicken nuggies.
I know. I want to try them. Beyond Fried Chicken can be ordered in a combo meal that includes a medium drink and fries, or a la carte in 6 or 12-piece portions. Pieces vary depending on location. Yay, they start at some price. The KFC and Beyond Meat announced a partnership about a year ago to develop exclusive items for the fried chicken chain.
I don't like it. Pick another article.
There have
You
been
don't
some-
like that KFC is doing this, or you don't like the article?
I think
I don't like that they're doing this. It's like, why are you gonna fake me out, man?
Laura should start raising Beyond chickens.
I'm just saying McDonald's faked me out with their beef that's not really beef for
So
like
did-
20 years.
Do they lay Cadbury eggs?
Yes.
I
What?
like Cadbury eggs. I mean, I don't lay Cadbury eggs, but I like them.
There are wings that you can get that are meatless that are made out of cauliflower.
Okay,
Why?
you have to leave the show.
I watched Chopped, and that was one of their vegan days that they had buffalo cauliflower.
Famous Dana, you were
What?
banned from watching vegan
I-
television.
I
3
like
years
watching
ago.
Chopped though.
3 years ago, I banned you from it.
On the Food Network, I saw them make like mozzarella sticks without cheese.
That's not mozzarella sticks.
Well, no.
It's like
Well, no. They made them with like mashed potatoes, but made them taste like they were cheese sticks.
That's not mozzarella sticks, then, is it, man?
Well, some of us are allergic to cow lactation, so
Then don't call it mozzarella sticks. Call it potato sticks.
I
cow
want to know what it
lactation.
tastes like. I want to know what it tastes like.
It tastes like a chicken, apparently.
No, Beyond Meat is its own thing. It's not just the KFC thing.
It tastes like chicken at KFC.
Well, no. They can make Beyond taste like a variety of meat products. I've seen Beyond at Del Taco, Burger King.
Beyond is people.
I was just gonna say that. I was trying to
Thank
think
you.
of the name of whatever it's.
Soylent Green.
Did you say Del
Thank
Taco?
Yeah, Del Taco had Beyond products.
That was my first. Yeah. I don't like it.
So
I'm so hungry.
Don't call it meat if it's not meat. Don't call it Beyond Meat.
I have
It's not
terrible
Beyond
news for you
Meat.
about hot dogs.
Yeah, that's mixed meat.
what?
And
No, they're not made of dogs.
well, I know that.
What is Beyond Meat?
Apparently, it's
not meat. It's
beyond.
plant-based protein.
Don't put meat in the name. But I
But-
want chicken.
But what's it made of? Is it just soy or something?
Probably. That's what most of it's made out of, is soy and crap. That's 90. So like McDonald's is like 90% soy, 80%, cardboard, from what I understand.
Somebody needs to go get some of these for dinner.
What?
That's what I want.
Why would you do that?
It's 9:32. So it brings us to the end of our show, everybody.
I don't like it.
Pea protein, canola oil, refined coconut oil, rice protein, natural flavors.
Potato
Do you
starch.
find the ingredients list?
Yes.
You should
And
share
red beet
that.
juice.
Matches the ingredients list I found. Yes.
Yeah.
Why did you guys look at the
pomegranate
ingredients list and not give it to Fairy Princess Lolly?
They're giving it to her right now.
Fairy Princess Lolly, do you have the ingredients list?
No, I mean I'm listening to what Count Morbid is saying for a change.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why I needed to make that more complicated.
I'm shutting up.
Pea protein.
Apple
isolate.
extract, potato starch, mung bean protein, cocoa butter,
Sunflower lectin.
I
pomegranate.
feel satisfied. I feel satisfied with knowing
Pomegranate?
what's
So,
beyond me
Wait,
at this
no.
point.
Do you
Can
feel
I ask a
satisfied?
question?
Wait,
Can I
do
ask
you
a
feel
question?
satisfied or juicy satisfied?
No, can I ask
Because
a
the
question?
juice is red beets.
Was it a juicy satisfaction? Is what I want to know.
So I'm going to say this, okay? I go to Trader Joe's. They have the most amazing crackers. They're called beet crackers, okay?
I prefer the
What?
term Caucasian.
Okay. Well, you can prefer whatever you want, but beet crackers are awesome. However, don't call a thing meat and have pomegranate and 90 different oils in it and think that's not meat.
Okay, so
Man, come on
Wesley
now.
says that he fully expects beyond taste testing. Why can't I even say that? In the next episode. So maybe instead of for dinner, we'll wait till next week.
I
No.
want to pass testing.
Well, we at the beginning of the show next week we have our candle exchange for in bulk. So
Right.
that will be
You
happening.
buy a
at the
lot of
beginning.
candles at once from Costco.
I Listen, I
No,
sent
it
out
was a
candles.
candle exchange, Count Morbid, that you did not participate in because you literally never
You
participated
fell
in.
for it again.
Because
I
I get
think-
my own damn candles.
No,
That's
you
why.
just boycott everything. It's just
They're
it's
beyond
Count Morbid-
candles. They're
It's like
beyond candles.
it's like you try to be edgy and Count Morbidity, so you boycott. Carry on.
Okay, so I think that this is actually what we should do next week. We should have our in bulk ceremony at the beginning, and then we should do some taste testings. That's what I think. What do you
This
think?
is what I think. I'm diabetic. This might kill me.
It absolutely will not. I've watched you eat the pure sugar pies from Walmart. It will not kill you.
That's actually kind of fair. I have this great thing called metformin that stops me from
Can
dying.
you stop talking now, please? Please.
Yeah, stop talking however long you want me to.
Okay. It is 9:36. It is the end of our show. I just want to remind everybody, next week is the in bulk thing. And then on Thursday, we're having our first hedge game of the month, as well as the second volunteer meeting for the Fairy Light Convention. So if you are interested in helping out and whatnot with that, then we will be in Discord for those activities to occur. And then also, because it is the 26th of January, you guys have just a few more days to subscribe to the Patreon if you want to get your free Kingdom sticker. And then we will be in the month of February with an all new monthly special. So I think that's everything. Does anybody here have anything else they would like to say before I hit the big red button? Like, subscribe, put your magic word into the comments after the show. That's the
Duck the
magic
bell.
word. Stuffed
Yep.
mushrooms. Yes.
Stuffed mushrooms.
Yes.
We're one away from our Patreon goal for this month. Make sure if you're not a member.
No, we are not. We're actually one over.
Oh, we're
So-
one over. I thought we were one under. My bad. We're one
Nope.
over. So help us towards next month's goal. Join the Patreon for $1 at least.
No,
Oh,
not anymore.
is it 3?
I
It's 3.
I literally already just said all of this. So
All
about
right.
not
Well, I
repeating
was
me?
trying to help, but I wasn't paying
Okay.
attention. The
Count
Gunther
Morbid.
show.
Count Morbid. It's your line.
Join the Patreon at. Oh no! Go away! Go away! Be.
Hello, friends. This is Gunther Hammerhands. Thank you for checking out Fairy Princess Lolly's channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Use your troll hammer to ring that little bell icon to get notifications when she posts future videos. And if you'd like to support these magical creations, fly over to our Patreon and join the fairy family. Safe travels.
Oops.